All right, so picture this. You just picked up your 2019 or 2020 Ram 1500 and you're shopping on CustomOffsets.com because you're interested in modifying the height of your truck because, well, who keeps their truck stock really? Now, you know that you want to modify the height, but you really don't know where to go or what to choose. Well, you've come to the right place, my friend. I'm Lawson with Custom Offsets. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about the top 5 suspension kits for the new 5th gen 2019 to 2020 Ram 1500 trucks. Now, before we get into it, if you do not own a Ram 1500 truck, that's okay. We are doing this for all truck models and generations. So sit back, relax, and make sure you drop what truck we should do next in the comment section below. And of course, don't forget to check out all of our kits for every application on our site, CustomOffsets.com. Let's hop to it. So we've done this video on the new generation GM 1500 trucks, the new generation F-150s, and what I like to do is start at the most popular leveling kit and move our way up from there. So first up, we have the Readylift 2-inch front leveling kit with tubular control arms, pretty sick, which are actually on sale on our website currently, so act fast and you might just be able to get one for your Ram. Now, the reason that this kit is so popular and highly recommended is it's because it comes with upper control arms, which has been proven to be a must for these trucks. Don't want bad geometry angles in your lift causing your upper ball joints to hate their lives and scream. While visiting Readylift, it was nice to see how much they tested their vehicles out in the fields and on the roads and really brought their results back to the engineering at their facility. Readylift engineers determined that the stresses around the ball joint would be a problem in these trucks, so that's why they include their tube steel upper control arms in the kit with corrected ball joint angle cups for proper pivot angles so you don't have to worry about any issues while using your truck. Now, not only do you get a nice new tubular upper control arm, but you also get a CNC'd machine billet aluminum top mount, which is the leveling kit itself. Overall, a solid option for not a lot of money. Only con of this kit is that it does not work with the trucks with factory air suspension. But don't worry, I didn't forget about you guys. We have those kits coming up on our list. Next up on our list is the BDS 4-inch IFS Lift kit. This kit is a popular option at the 4-inch mark, and it comes in a pair of 1/4-inch thick laser cut cross members designed for clearance and mounts to the OE lower control arms. Not to mention the pair of replacement front knuckles, the skid plate to protect your driveline components, drive shaft spacer, strut spacer, and a whole lot more. Now, in the rear, the factory coil springs are replaced with a 3-inch coil spring to level out the stance of your truck. Slap the provided NX2 Nitro Series shocks on or upgrade to the Fox 2.0 shocks for better ride quality and you are ready to freaking rock. Unfortunately, this kit does not work on the factory air suspension trucks, but BDS has also engineered a 4-inch kit for them, which is the next kit on our list. Now, the BDS 4-inch kit that works with factory air suspension trucks is designed for high clearance for correct steering, driveline geometry, so you are comfortable and don't have to worry about things breaking, as well as handling and safety. Now, with it being a 4-inch kit for the air suspension trucks, it has to be designed differently unlike the last kit due to big airbags. And when I say big airbags, I'm not kidding around. These things are monstrous. You see cars on air and they have little airbags, not in this case. For the most part, the 4-inch kit between the air and non-air trucks are very similar, but the air trucks come with steering knuckles and heavy-duty tie rods for the air ride system compatibility. Also, a pair of top-mounted strut spacers are supplied to allow the use of the air ride front airbag struts along with the extremely necessary airline fittings and aluminum drive shaft spacers to lengthen the factory front driveline. And of course, a ton of hardware and components that usually come with all of these kits. Now, for the rear of the factory air suspension trucks, they are pretty much a direct mirror to the standard trucks other than the adjustable height rear airbags. With adjustable airbags in the rear, BDS had to provide a pair of top mount airbag spacers so that way you can maintain the functionality of the bags. Otherwise, the rear bags would pretty much just be useless. Other than that, you have some new lines, some new height sensor brackets, and you also have to relocate the track bar for correct geometry in the rear at a taller height. So one thing to keep in mind if you guys are shopping for kits for these factory air ride trucks, you have those extra 2 inches with the airbags. So say you pick up this BDS 4-inch kit and then you go into off-road mode, that's what's gonna give you the extra 2 inches. So now you're technically sitting at a 6-inch lift. And then if you air your airbags down and you're in the normal street or driving mode, then you're gonna be back down to that 4-inch kit. Now moving up is going to be the Zone Off-Road 6-inch lift kit. This is another kit designed for the standard Ram 1500 trucks, not the factory air ride equipped trucks. Now since Zone is the sister company of BDS, not only do you get the normal components such as cross members, knuckles, etc. You get it, we just talked about it not that long ago. You also get the same quality of the BDS products for a fraction of the cost. 6 inches of lift in the front, which you get from a strut spacer plus preloaded spacer, and 5 inches in the rear with the coil springs. Last but not least, the BDS 6-inch coilover kit coming in at our top premium kit for these 2019 to 2020 Ram 1500 trucks. Now this new coilover system for the 5th gen 1500 trucks provides an on-road comfort, which is really nice, especially when you lift your truck up that high, while also maintaining pretty impressive off-road capabilities. Oh, and you can fit 35s to 37-inch tires. Freaking wild. Not to mention these Fox 2.5 remote reservoirs are freaking hot. Best part, they are already set up from the factory to take out of the box and directly bolt up to your truck. In true BDS fashion, you get all the great components you guys get with the BDS kits, such as the cross members, skid plates, knuckles. I feel like I'm really repeating myself because you get this with all of the kits. But nonetheless, you replace your factory coil spring with a 5-inch coil spring in the rear to level out the stance of your truck, as well as a Fox 2.0 IFP performance shock to improve dampening for rough off-road use as well as highway use. And if you're worried about the cost of the kit or making sure that you're making the right investment for your truck, don't worry. If anything happens, BDS has your back with their 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty to match the dealer. So that's what I got for you guys in today's video. One thing to keep in mind is there are a ton of options with these 5th gen Rams, so make sure that you guys are paying attention on our site to your version of your truck and what factory specs you guys do have when making your decision on a lift. Between the factory air suspension and the multiple factory wheel sizes, and it just goes on and on. So you don't want to order the wrong kit for you. You can see all lifts for all makes and models on our site, customoffsets.com. We'll see you guys on the next one.